The final stage of the litigation process is the trial stage. Here, we will be going in front of a jury and a judge to go over and present your claim, and the other side is going to try to defend against your claim. As the injured party, it is our job to prove that over 50% of what you're saying is correct for how the accident happened, for them to find that you were injured as a result of the accident, that your treatment was reasonable and necessary, and to award you damages based upon the accident and how it's affected your life. Juries are risky. Juries can give you great jury verdicts that can change your life and give you an evaluation for your injury that is beyond what you were expecting. But at the same time, juries can also find you liable even if you weren't at fault. I tell people this story all the time, but as a previous attorney, when I was a defense attorney, I had a case where a lady had a drunk driver run through her house in his car, crashing it, catching on fire, and burning her house down. She had a fantastic case, but the problem is that she did not present well to a jury in a trial, and while she was asking for $150,000, and our offer was $15,000 because her injuries were weakened, at the end of the day, the jury only awarded her $1,500. And that is what you always need to keep in mind, is that juries may not always do what you expect them to do. They may not just like you. In that case, they didn't like the injured party, they didn't like the plaintiff, and didn't feel that she was sincere. And that can happen. There's no way to control them. We just have to go out there, be as truthful as possible, present it in the best light possible, but it is ultimately up to them. After a trial, after the trial continues on, the jury is going to award and determine if the other party is at fault, and then award damages. Once that is done, we will then pursue forward on trying to collect it. There are other things that can happen during the stage. You will meet with your attorney. We'll always keep you updated, and you will be attending the trial with your attorney every day. Finally, we got this settlement stage. Here, you are going to be receiving money for the injuries you suffered as a form of justice for what you had to go through. We will make sure to work with your insurance carriers to resolving liens that are outstanding, as well as with your medical providers. You will receive a settlement breakdown with your attorney, going over what the total settlement was, the attorney fee, the gross receipt tax, which is a tax that New Mexico applies on every service, including attorney services, as well as the expenses that were incurred in the case, and what liens need to be paid out from the settlement. At the end of the day, you always will receive more money than the law firm at the Gauthier Maier law firm. And once everything's been done and the check's received, you will receive a check from our office, and we will meet with you to hand over a copy of your settlement calculator, going over everything that we went over there, how everything was broken out on that distribution schedule, as well as a letter saying that we have resolved your case and we're no longer your attorney on that case. However, we'll be more than willing to help you out if you ever need another attorney in the future. During this part, we also ask that you provide a Google review for us, as that does help our business out, and we greatly appreciate every review that we do receive. As you can see from our clients' current reviews, that gives potential clients in the future an understanding of what's going on and how we are able to help clients out. Because what we are really trying to do here in New Mexico is help New Mexicans receive justice that they are owed, as well as competent local representation. Unlike other firms that are outside of our state who just try to get you a quick check, even though it might be well below the value of your case, we really do try to make sure that you receive adequate and appropriate compensation for your injuries and try to maximize the money that goes back to you. Again, at any time, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us through the text tip line for your case, or to reach out to the staff, and we'll set a meeting up with the attorney for you. And again, we greatly appreciate you retaining the law office of Gauthier Maier to help you receive the justice that you're owed.
To get the justice you're owed, call your local New Mexico attorneys at 505-226-3205 so we can help you out.